Pating. Oh, hell no. Did you just freeze up right as you went live and you just leaving me here like this? Oh, that's all I saw.
Yep, I did. So I can't. I don't understand this. Up the top, I have 4 bars or whatever, four, strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up here in the thing, flashes. Down here, same thing. And then I lose it. Makes no sense to me. Anyways, like I was saying before, I rudely um, killed myself on here. It's this is the Mike and Shalisha show
What's up?
because everybody complaining. Oh, Mike's not doing a chat. Mike's not doing a chat. I got a phone call. I'm not going to mention any names. I got a phone call from a certain YouTuber today. Hey, doing you a phone, not a text, a phone call. Hey, you doing a chat? Yep. Oh, cool. I said, it's probably not so late because the Bruins are on. Like an idiot, I watched the Bruins game. Anywho, and that person that I talked to on the phone's not even here. So no, it wasn't Shalisha that called me.
Take a guess.
Anywho,
One.
right? Who needs them? Look at the Mike and Shalisha show. Uh, I just think it's weird. That's all. I finally get to do a chat on a Friday night after quite some time. Quite some time. Uh,
We weren't gonna miss it for a minute.
and so Steve was down. Uh, uh,
Yeah, Charlie.
playing the bass with Charlie,
You're welcome.
but I said, I got to do a chat. And so I waited for just about the third period to end. And didn't need to because fucking Florida Panthers scored. With like 2 minutes left in the game. The bastards. I don't know. I can't stand lose. I can't stand when they get a goal within the last 6 minutes, 5 minutes of a game. It shouldn't happen. That's just my opinion. But anyways, um,
It's like watching a live stream and it doesn't get good until the very end.
it's like what the fuck, you know. But anyways, my buddy Craig was here. Meet me outside. Stopped in to say hi. Him and I were chatting about the Bruins. Craig, it's always a pleasure. I caught up on so many videos. Um, good to see you get out. Shalisa, it's with me. Chezo, where the hell you been?
Where the hell have you been?
Right, that's what I was waiting for. Was waiting for him to yell at me.
All I did for him. You're welcome,
Yeah,
Kenzo.
I was waiting for him to yell at me. But anyways, so um, I have to make I gotta get him on Facebook. I have to go see. Uh, I gotta see if
Pating.
get. Well, I can't stand using real names, but you know who I mean. Let's just say there's people around. There's people around here I miss, and if you're probably listening, Mister G Trapper. No, it's late. I put on too late nowadays. I got to start doing it early. But I miss G Trap. I haven't talked to him in some time, quite some time.
G Trapper. Minnesota, right?
No, I'll keep going west.
North Dakota. No, that's
One of them. It's in the south, I believe. South. I don't
South
know.
Dakota.
I think so.
Dakota.
I think so. But yeah. And I'm getting pissed because I did get to go fishing. And I talked to a guy about pike fishing. And he says, oh, this is what I use. He says, I caught a little one last year. He said, but I haven't had any luck. He says, and I go everywhere for them. He says, I was in the boat. I used a fish finder. He's got an underwater camera. He says he's got everything he can use. He can't find him anywhere. Then all of a sudden you see them all over the fucking this Facebook page we're on. So I don't know if this Facebook page we're on, if they're just pulling them out of a pool of water that they put in their backyard. But the funny part is that I went to show somebody where I was fishing and on the river, and I got no rod with me, no nothing. That is he, and doesn't a pike just do one of these? It's in about not even 4 foot water, maybe 3 feet tops, if that, not even, right on the edge of the water.
Bastard.
Fucking thing was pretty good size fish too. But yeah, it's just weird. You can't do it. Everybody says, oh, you can only catch them during the morning. Horse hockey. As Colonel Potter would say, horse hockey. Because this guy's catch him at noontime. This guy's catch him at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep, this guy's catch him in the morning too, but
ouch.
She sounded happy. Speaking of happy, Jezzo, you're gonna laugh your balls off for this one. You ready? Well, you may not laugh with the first part of what I'm going to say, but the second part you will. Shalisa won't, because Shalisa is nice, so she's not going to laugh at me.
Nope.
So, well, the second part, anyways. But anyways, so a couple weeks ago, I wake up, I'm in the reclining chair, and it felt like there was it felt like this fucking 300-pound guy was standing on my chest. So I'm like, what the fuck? So, and I've had a heartburn before, so it didn't feel like heartburn. So it took about 35 to 40 minutes for that pain to subside enough for me to get up and go lay down on my bed. So I do that. Multi, how the hell are you? I do that. I make it to my bed, where I fall asleep for approximately 45 minutes. Very light sleep, by the way, because I was still, And anyways, I wake up, and only to wake up to the pain that's in my chest to be about 10 times worse than it was when I was in the recliner chair. And so then I knew there was something going on. So I hit my wife and I woke her up. She's like, what's the matter? So I told her. She says, you think you're having a heart attack? I goes, it's on heartburn. I can tell you that much. That's all I can tell you. Anywho, that was a Wednesday morning. Thursday morning. The following week, I felt like shit. I still had a little bit of tightness in my chest. I wasn't feeling good at all. And then last Wednesday, not this past Wednesday, the Wednesday previous, like not 2 days ago, a week and 2 days ago. I said, this is stupid. because I probably had a fucking heart attack and didn't even know it. And so, anyways, long story longer. I haven't had a cigarette since last Saturday afternoon, and I haven't had a Pepsi since last Saturday afternoon. And it's a weird fucking feeling, especially with the cigarettes I've been smoking for 44 years. So, yeah, just about 44 years. Yeah, how old am I? 44 years I've been smoking. But what a weird feeling. Really weird feeling.
So you were going through withdrawals?
What's that?
Were you going through withdrawal?
No. No, I had something going on, and I swear to God, I had a heart attack. Didn't know it. Well, I mean, I knew it, but
I had something happen and it turned out to be an anxiety attack. It took me,
I get those.
yeah, it took me a
They
minute.
hurt. Those hurt. People don't get that anxiety attacks hurt.
I get those when I'm half asleep, half awake, and I get startled, and then it happens again throughout the day. And if I haven't had enough sleep, oh man, starts out like heartburn. I hope you didn't have a heart attack and
Well, I haven't had a panic attack, anxiety attack, whatever you want to call them.
anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety. I've had those in the past. Nothing like it whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing like it whatsoever. Because it's just, I know it's not because I know my body, right? So when I got anxiety attacks, same with you, it's the same thing. But I didn't. It never started with heartburn. It started with anxiety. It started with something happening. It started with, me getting so upset that I can't. You know what I mean? And then, like, my hands will shake for very long time, and that's the first sign I'm having one. And then that pain hits, and but this wasn't that because my hands weren't shaking. I usually get emotional if I'm having an anxiety attack. This was just straight on, flat on, somebody standing on my chest.
Did you know that they can test you to see if you had one or not? Because I've
Yeah,
seen people having one, and they'll be like, "Yeah, looks like you had one recently too."
I'm supposed to go. I was supposed to go to the thing. This hot guy, anyways. Prior to all this, for that reason, because I got screened for. When the last time I went to the doctor, I got screened for lung cancer. I don't have lung cancer. I just because I smoked all those years. You know what I mean. And so I used to do chest X-rays twice a year. Because at that point in time, I wasn't quitting smoking. You know what I mean? So I said to the doctor, I says, well, at least I'd rather know when it's coming than not coming. You know what I mean? And he just looked at me, he's like, okay. So I said no. So he was my PA. He now becomes the doctor. Now I don't see him anymore. So now I see my PA, Steph. And I said to her, I says, hey, I used to have X-rays every 6 months. I don't take them anymore. It's just for my chest. I says, and she goes, oh no, we got something better than X-rays, Mike. She says there's a new scan. She says it's like an MRI of your chest, and she says it's just all you do is lay there. They don't inject you with anything. All you do is lay there. She says you're not in the tube. She says you're going through the thing, but you're not. I said whatever. I said I don't care. And she says it's a scan for cancer. I said no problem. Give it to me. So I went, and all they found was a type A or type A or type B something in my right lower lung. But when they called, they told me right away. They said, "Mike, it's nothing." She says, "Because if it was anything," she says, I would have sent you an oncologist right away." Redneck Prepper, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Yeah, multi, they suck. I'm with you, kid. The test come back positive for cooties. No shit, right? Joe Watson, how you been, my friend?
Sleep tight, let the cooties bite.
But so then if I had my wallet with me, I could read that fucking doctor I'm supposed to, like the type of doctor I'm supposed to see. It's a heart doctor, but oh, do I have my wallet? I do have my wallet with me. So let me see if I can read this fucking thing. Maybe you guys. Where's my purple piece of paper with the fucking doctor's name on it? Oh, what did I do with it? I never turned in my lottery tickets. Anyways, I'm supposed to go see this hot guy because my family's loaded with heart disease. And so I told Stephanie the same thing. I said, Steph, I goes, on one hand I got, I smoke, so I said one side of the family, I said my dad's side, heart attacks and strokes. As my grandfather his father had 7 heart attacks when he was my age. The last one killed him. I said my father had one. I said he's still alive. And his brother, my father's brother, my uncle, had 3 of them. The last one killed him. I said to my father, "You realize you're the longest living Delucia male?" He's only 81. So I tell my wife all the time. I said, "Hey, listen, it's not a matter of if I have a heart attack. It's a matter of when. It's coming. It's just it is what it is. So my PA said, "Well, we'll set you up for that too." So I wish I could find that stupid pink piece of paper because it has the whole thing right on it, and I figured maybe one of you guys can know what it is. But yeah, it's just a heart. It's like 10 seconds worth of work. The lady said. She says you pop in, pop out. No big deal.
That's good to hear because the last time I had a test done, they did use the dye. It was 2014, and I swear I've had them tests done before, and I didn't have any problem. They put that dye in you that makes your crotch kind of warm. This
What, the iodine?
No, I don't know what kind of dye it is, but it always, they tell you it's gonna make your crotch warm. It's weird. Well, this one time I had it done, my whole body was on fire. And they sent me home, and that night I was in the hospital. I had freaking swollen spots, and that's when my kidneys went from bad to I was on dialysis, being able to go to the bathroom. Now I'm on dialysis and I can't go to the bathroom. Completely changed my quality of life. I had to speed up my kidney transplant, and now they got everywhere I go dye as an allergy. I swear I'm not allergic to it. Them fuckers just gave me too much. I don't know. What do you do? I hope they've got better ways of doing it now.
Yeah. I don't know how they. I don't have to get dye or anything. I just have to go in. They're going to hook me up with it. She said 5 minutes tops.
Good.
And it's some new thing. I'm like, okay. I said, listen. I said, but you know what? I got a feeling I'm going to go in there. She's going to be like, "Do you realize you had a heart attack?" Well, but it would be nothing because, hey, I beat it. So I ain't worried about it. Because I still take my stuff, right? So I'm still taking my cholesterol medicine and all that bullshit. So But it's just one of those things.
Let me know if that guitar downstairs, if you can start hearing it. I'll shut the window.
What guitar? Oh yeah, the bass guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like they got the other guitar going now. They started out with the bass, but I got the sliding glass window here if it starts coming through on the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
when they got the bass going, I can feel it on my feet.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't get it. You know. Um, but I'm gonna find out. So. But yeah. So I quit smoking. Not a. Not a. It drives myself crazy because I'm sucking on these fucking lozenges. So I do my best to Nicorette lozenges. I do
Oh,
my best. Well, I do my best not to use them.
yeah.
So I only do it once I'm driving myself fucking crazy, you know.
I've cut down a lot.
And they work, but here's the thing: you want heartburn, swallow your spit from this thing,
Yeah.
and that's heartburn. That's
I
when
don't
you know
like
you have heartburn. That's like when you have chili and you eat the fucking spicy chili or whatever, and you know what I mean, and it gets you right here. That's heartburn. That shit will give you heartburn. You know, but yeah. So I've never. I shouldn't say never. I've quit before, but it wasn't. I always cheated. I always got to drag here, drag there. You know what I mean? I haven't had any nicotine in my system since Saturday afternoon.
not bad.
Although when I'm at work and if somebody's smoking, I do walk by them on purpose, like by this far away. You know, because I like the smell.
I
So
hate the smell after I quit. Anytime I've quit smoking, like back when I worked in the factory in the warehouse, I'd run out to the smoke shack, talk to one of the maintenance guys that I needed to talk to. I'd come back into the factory and I'd be like, oh, God damn, I stink.
no, the smell itself. You know what I mean, like the smoke.
Oh, somebody actually smoking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, it's like the smell of gas when I was a kid. Love the smell of fucking gas. We
Can
know
I
it's not good for you, but Jesus Christ, it still smells good. Fuck, most women aren't good for you, but some of them smell good too. I mean, what the fuck? Well, it's a reverb.
I hate it when I do that. I type in this code for a thumbs up,
Yep.
and it's changed now. It only works if you hit the space bar afterwards. So I go to put a thumbs up, and I put this parentheses Y, and
Uh,
I do little shortcuts like this one, and this one.
the old days. The old days of being on Yahoo.
Yeah.
Like a wink is a semicolon, not a semicolon, but the one that semicolon shares with the same key, and 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 right the right side parenthesis, and that's a wink. Mikey didn't smell like a lot of gas. He liked the smell of car exhaust. No, that's gross.
Yeah, I've been a big baby since my freaking keyboard went to shit, so I'm using this spare one that I have. I hate this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck happened. I did all the research I could, but every time I hit the shift button to capitalize a letter, it'll give me an equal sign and then a capital. And when I hit the letter N, it would give me an N with an apostrophe. And I've hit the apostrophe, I get an N with an apostrophe.
Yep.
And then, it'd be like, hit this button, everything disappears. And it's like, ah. My favorite keyboard's been due to die eventually. I wore the shit out of that keyboard. 7 years, it was a good keyboard. They're hard to come by that style.
The girl at work's got one that has it looks like a typewriter. It's pink, but the keys are all raised. You know what I mean? You know, like the old typewriters.
Yeah.
She got a keyboard like that. I'm like, holy shit! It feels like I'm back. I'm like,
Thanks, Jay Watt. Why didn't I think of that? Take off the keys.
What do you mean take off the keys?
Pop the keys out and clean it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, man, this little spray can ain't getting it. I was thinking about going and plugging in the old air
compressor.
Yeah.
That might do it.
Come on, you. Come back to life. Yeah, because I did all kinds of research, and that one particular problem I have was most likely the end of the life for the keyboard. I was hoping it was just I need to hit function F11 or not that one, but right. All of them functions.
I don't know where Stevie and I think is Stevie and
Susie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Up north, are they up in the UP?
I have no idea. No, F11 function 11 is where it takes away all your extra stuff on your picture, like your computer stuff on the bottom and your bookmarks on the top. If I'm recording my PC screen, JWatt, for like a video, and I don't want everyone to see all my bookmarks on top, like Pornhub or whatever I got up there, I hit function 11 and all that goes away. Then I can hit my PC screen and you can see the whole whatever I'm showing. So it's not function 11.
Yeah, I do not know.
Don't
ask me. I have no idea what the fuck that. SKS Hugo, how the hell you been, bro? Great to see you.
This keyboard's got all the buttons in different places.
Is that the keyboard that you watch Pornhub with?
Yeah, I only got to watch it for about 3 minutes. I get back to what I'm doing. Man, they're really jamming down there. I'm kind of jealous.
I hear them. Good for them.
Yeah. And thankfully, we got 2 good amps. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He keeps watching for a drum set to pop up.
Yeah, he was saying that. It's hot, and he's like, "Oh, the neighbors, fuck the neighbors."
Oh, we already got 3 doors down over here. We got Guy with his drum set.
Yeah, that's
Hell,
all.
we love it, man. He shouldn't have to worry about that. We
No,
listen to these guys as screaming kid all the time and crying dog. So
exactly. What the hell's the difference?
yeah, shit.
Yeah.
On this block, we love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And no Dish tonight either.
I know. I
I
was
know,
hoping
right?
Dish more than Stevie and Susan. Sorry, Stevie. I was really looking forward to seeing Dish.
Yeah, I texted her. Nothing. Crickets. I
Believe it,
texted Ohio.
I was actually missing him.
Crickets I got from Ohio. That's what I got from Ohio.
Come
Crickets.
on, Ohio. Even if you make it a food chat, I don't care. Get your
Yeah.
asses in here.
Yeah. Dish doesn't love me no more. I get it. It is what it is. It is what it is. They can't say I didn't do a chat.
Dish is out ghost hunting at the cemetery.
Probably.
Shit, if she's going to that same cemetery, I'm thinking of, man, there's a cemetery over here is loaded with pine knots. I wanted to
Oh, really?
bag up some pine knots today, but there's people everywhere. I'm like, I better wait till after Memorial Day. Sneak in there like first thing in the morning into them woods next to the cemetery. Oh man, I could probably haul out 3-4 bags of pine knots.
Wow.
Dish, bring back some pine knots while you're out there ghost hunting.
You know what sucks? I'll be hunting. I'll see the fucking largest fucking bro you ever seen in your fucking life. I got nothing to take it off with.
Oh.
You know, I walked by a tree one day, whacked my fucking head. I'm like, fuck that hurt. I look up, there's a fucking burrow. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
We got one right out here out front. I'm always thinking of taking right off of that tree, but I'm going to wait till it falls. Keeps getting bigger every year.
There was one so totally visible on this big, giant white pine. There was no branches on it till you got to the top.
Okay.
It wasn't even dead. And the thing had to be 7 feet around. And 3/4 of the way up this tree. Giant burrow. Like the whole side of the thing was just a burrow. And I'm like, some bitch, when that fucking tree comes down, I swear to God, I'm getting that. Well, the tree came down in pieces. It came down in a storm. And one of the guys just happened to go, you know, he said to my mom, because it went up behind my mom's house. He went to get the tree. He didn't know it was a burrow connected to it. So,
He didn't know there was a burl on it.
no, not until he got to the tree.
Did he harvest it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, you bastard. I'm like, Mom, who took that tree? Oh, look, I says, Jesus. She said, what's the matter? I says, it was a fucking, Mom, that burrow had to be. Well, the tree's 7 feet around. That means it's 3 feet. The one side you can see, right? So, it had to be 3 feet.
There
One
was.
of the biggest ones I've ever seen in my life.
I've seen some big ones on that TV show Filthy Riches off of Discovery from like 15 years ago. Man, they would out in California, the big old cranes and cherry pickers and shit for them burls.
Yep.
I found this little pine burl that was just real small. I got half of it still, and I put it in a handle, and I want to find more. Ooh, Rita, where's my pine burl handle? Ah. Yeah, there's no.
Wanted to send one to Steve so he can turn it for me, make a bowl.
I've had this pine burl for probably 5 years. It's just an itty bitty one.
Oh, nice.
And I cut it off the tree like that.
Yep.
And I finally sliced it a few times. It does have fatwood in it. It is resinous. I took a couple slices off of this thing and I put it in one of my epoxy resin handles. So there's 2 slices in there of fatwood pine burl. I don't think I'll ever part with this one. It's got a really cool walnut design in it. Yeah. I'm going to be looking for these more often. I got some pine cone burls that are rather porous. I'm going to vacuum chamber, put some epoxy resin, and see what it looks like when I turn it if I ever get around to it. Yeah, we harvested a couple today. We went hiking, me and Steve, in a thunderstorm. Yep. It was beautiful, man. Thunderstorm, spring thunderstorm, a little bit of sprinkle, no lightning. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot, yeah.
Yeah. I don't get enough rain in my yard, though. I'm growing grass, man. I got grass seed everywhere. I got little baby grass sprouts coming up. And it's supposed to be raining every other day, but it keeps missing us. Or it rains just enough to wet the ground, except for under the trees where I need my grass watered.
Depending upon the hotness of the day, you can water them twice.
How's your weather been over there?
Oh, up and down. I hit 80, hit 70, down to 50s tomorrow. You know, so we'll see what happens. I might still go fishing. I don't know yet. We'll see. We shall see what happens.
I'd like to get back into fishing again, but I get hooked and I want to do it every day. My daddy came out from California a few years back and stayed with me for a week, and I took him fishing, but my back hurt so bad. I was like, no wonder I don't go fishing anymore. And I've had my back surgery since then.
Yeah, fishing with a bad back is not fun.
No, not at all.
It's not even the fish you have to worry. It's just the movement you're doing. It's just all of it is terrible.
Nowhere to get comfortable.
Nope.
I've had spasms so bad that I've just had to lay on the ground right there where I'm at, even if it's next to the road. Somebody drive by, be like, "You okay?" "Oh, just having a spasm," laying on your back. Yeah. Back pain's no joke, man.
No. I still think the worst pains I ever had was tooth pain and back pain. What's that saying? Yeah, right. It sounds like it might be a lot of fun, but a little spooky. Multi, I would tend to think it's a little spooky.
Ghost hunting at the cemetery.
Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. I know they got all this electrical equipment and all that. I get it. But still. Now, the weird part is if it was a chipmunk that, was being chased by a squirrel or something stupid, let it go. I don't know. Oh, Gig Riding texted me. He's working overtime. So,
guess we should have just made this a Saturday chat.
Probably should have. We probably will too. I'll do another one tomorrow. Holy shit! It's 11 already. Well, I didn't start till late, so usually I start what 9:30 or so,
Yeah.
something like that.
It was clear nobody else was going to join us, you know.
Right.
Oh, never mind. Forget that.
Titties here.
Yeah, Rita just joined us. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Thanks for joining us, Rita.
No, we'll do another one tomorrow night if Stevie's
cool.
not around. If Steve's not around, we'll do another one tomorrow night.
Just don't start slapping me in the head with that thing. And she can whip that. Yep, there she goes.
No, not tonight, Jay. What? I don't have 2 o'clock in the mornings in me anymore. I usually wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Take a piss, go back to bed. Lay in bed for another fucking 2.5 hours wide awake.
Damn.
It's just the way it is.
I've been going to bed around 10, 10:30, getting up at 6.
Yeah. Long days. Long days.
Are you still working 2 jobs?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. It's hard, but it is what it is. You know? All right, folks. We're going to have to do this. You and I are going to get out of here, but you know what we'll do? We should have a chat tomorrow night and not invite anybody. I'll invite them, but I won't put them up here. I'll leave them down on the thing.
Yeah. And then they'll all come begging for a link.
In the penalty box. I'll leave them all down in the penalty box. But we can get out of here, and then we'll do this again tomorrow night. And in between, I'll call, or hopefully those that I've already called, because the only one I heard the only one I heard back from was Gig Ryden, and he's working overtime, so which is never a bad thing.
Say bye-bye, Steve.
Bye-bye, Steve.
Bye-bye, Steve. We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right.
So listen, Multi and J Watt and SKS and obviously
Jezzo.
from Stevie. Craig and who did I forget?
We said Jezzo.
Jezzo.
Multi.
Multi.
Covered them all. Redneck Prepper.
Yeah, Redneck Prepper. Come back tomorrow night. We're gonna try to do this again. I am. I promise. You know. All right. Listen, we're gonna get out of here. Shalice, I'm gonna leave from here. Okay.
All right.
So I'll see you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night.
Stevie, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye, y'all.